Oh, the line maybe? Turn it on.
Venezuela, the country with diverse culture, tourism, flora and fauna, with wonderful and diverse landscape, beaches, desert, mountain and plain. Venezuela has an extensive coastline that is very good for spending a nice and warmest vacation, which is so characteristic for Venezuela beaches. In the state of Falcón, we can find the Coro National Park, a desert landscape of breathtaking beauty located directly in the city of Coro National Park, forming an islet of coral origin with sand, the sea, and dense forest mangrove. Besides the beautiful beaches, Venezuela also has plenty of farmlands and farmlands, which numerous freshwater flowstone for making a student sport like rafting or riding.
In South America, a place where all that is ancestral transcends time. The history of the ages lives on in Peru, a country whose cities and towns are redolent with the magic of a multicultural mixture. But Peru is also exceptional in its natural settings, a land of breathtaking landscapes. An essential part of Peru's magic is in its culture, its dances and musical instruments, its festivals and rituals, its rich gastronomy. To discover Peru is to discover a country rich in contrasts, where the modern world also plays a leading role. A land of deep ancestral roots, but with an eye to the future. Magic, history, nature, and culture await you in Peru.
Okay, so we're going to show you this video because we are going to start with the presentation. As you can see in the video, we show a short videos about China, Venezuela, and Peru, and where the countries where all of us came from. It's my pleasure to introduce my friends and classmates. So we are going to go with the first slide, the next slide please. So I will introduce you today my classmates. Zhou. Well, Zhou is, he loves science. He watched this show, Desktop Laboratory, since he was 7 years old. And once he convinced his parents to buy him a science encyclopedia. While he was in high school, he started reading books about, he read one, Stephen Hawking books, A Brief History of Time. And he also likes occultism. Occultism is topics related to aliens, to gods, to humans with superpowers, so he also likes that. Zhou also reads books of Benoit Mandelbrot and Isaac Newton in order to be a successful scientist. He also likes to do, sketching. So sketching is like drawing someone's face in a book, pencils. The next member of this group is Ryan. Ryan is from China. He is 18 years old. He was born in Xiamen. He has been living in US 1 year. Right now he's living in Richmond, but he lived in Berkeley 5 months ago, and he lives in Richmond with his cousin. When he came here at the beginning, he was kind of shy to talk, but now, after a time living here in US, he feels more confident about himself. He realized that he's more outgoing than before. He likes to make new friends and learn new languages. The other person in the group is Juan Carlos, JC. He's from Venezuela. He's an accountant. He moved to Berkeley last year in May 2014. He's married. He has 2 children. His son, who is 5 years old, and his daughter, who is 3 years old. JC is a San Francisco Giants fan, and now in this semester he's taking 13 units in Peralta Community, at Lenny College and at BCC College. One of his goals is to obtain this work permit this permit allows him to work legally here in US. And the last person is me. My name is Johanna. I'm Peruvian. I'm a Spanish teacher. I came to US in August 2012. I live in Hayward with my grandma, with my mom, my auntie, 1 brother, 5 dogs, 1 parrot, and 1 cat. It's a big house. And the other members of my family live in Peru. My dad and my older brother, Joe. I have the opportunity to teach Spanish in many schools in the Bay Area, like in Berkeley, Mill College, Oakland, and Alameda. One of my main goals is this semester to get my ESL certificate, and the next year to get my AA teaching degree. And now we are going to continue with this presentation.
Hi everyone, so today I will talk about for my teammates the experience. So he is Juan, and when he came to Berkeley, and he didn't check the course of living in that area. So when he arrived, he started to figure out how can he really is. So maybe I think he's very hard to live. And so he spent 3 weeks live in hotel, and it's paid for lots of money. And maybe he in his expense and his first week in the Bay. So anything was playing hard is very hard for him. So something he looked the wrong bus to get home, and then he lost it. So I think anyone maybe when first come to America maybe it's very hard. So I'm also when I come to America, I think anything is very hard for me. Just want to go to restaurant to eat is very hard. So Johanna, about her experience, he came to the USA for 3 years. Right? And it's very difficult for her. Is about when he came to America, she is very miss his family and the friends, and she had job in her countries, but when she came to the USA, so new start and have a new language and she need to find a new job. So anything is very hard for her. But when she found a job and she will start came to ESL class to study, and she has a good hotel. It's bring her there here, and she wants to get a degree in education and start a family here.
Okay, I'm going to talk about my two classmates from China. His name is Zhou, to Zhou, and Ryan. They come from China. When one of the things that the experience of Joe is he loves the traffic in U.S. because in China it's like a nightmare because every single hour is rush hour. I was looking for investigating about China and I saw many videos about rush hour. I almost shocking. But Ryan, when he come, he lived with his cousin. And now he lives in Richmond. He's kind of shy person, but now he's more outgoing than when he came. I want to show you a little about China. China is the second biggest country in the world with a population with 1.355 billion population. It is the biggest in the world. China also has limit with 14 countries. It's the equal Russia, and the one country is the only on Russia and China is the only two countries that have limit with 14 countries. And I want to show you this. No, it doesn't work. When I was looking for population with China, I saw in the YouTube, in the internet, web page with showing how many Chinese people are in the world right now, and every 2 seconds was maybe 1 or 2 more people. Oh my God! Yeah, that's it. Yep.
Okay, I'd like to talk about our experience in Papa John's. It's a restaurant. Well, we go to that restaurant last week, and I think it must be a very good restaurant because this restaurant's name sounds like a person's name. For example, the Turkey, the McDonald's, the Danny, and the Wendy. Those fast food restaurants, they all have names that sound like a person's name. So I think the Papa John restaurant names also sounds like a person's name, and those restaurants I talked about before are famous, are popular. So I think Papa John's restaurants are also very popular. Even it only just got 3 stars on eBay. Okay, I'll talk about this restaurant. The restaurant is not very far from our school. We just go of the school entrance and then turn right. We walk for about just 5 minutes, and then you cross the street. You will find this restaurant. The restaurant is not big, but I think a small restaurant can make people feel more comfortable, make people feel they are at home. This restaurant just sells pizza, but it also sells something else, such as the bread stick and cheese stick, and it also sells cookies. And the pizza is good because despite it has no vegetables, it's cheap. I spent $6 buy a big piece of pizza. It may be about not a whole pizza, but maybe 20% of a 20% of a pizza. And I remember that day I have already eaten one sandwich, but when I eat one sandwich and I feel I'm full, but when I eat that pizza, I feel hungry again. So I think this pizza is very delicious. And that day, I remember Johanna, she bought one pizza, but the pizza is so big, so she can't finish eating it. Yeah. And I think the the size is big enough. Let me see. Okay.
I just want to add something else as conclusion. We, as Zhou said, we spent a very fun time in Papayons. We just spent there like one hour and a half because we all were busy, you know, and it's kind of difficult to schedule our hours and everything, our time. But we talk about the conclusion, and you see our experience living here in US. So one conclusion that we agree is that we are here to achieve our American dream. I mean that if everyone who is here have a goal in this life, we are here to hard and to do our best every single day to achieve that goal. And also to improve our English skills. As you hear, many of us, the first time we came here, we feel like shy because we were not fluently in English. But as soon as we practice it more and more, we now feel more confident. The other conclusion is that the shyness becomes confidence, as I mentioned before, and we need to look and take the opportunities that this country gives us. Thank you.